guys. Today we're talking about felt safety. Lack of felt safety is one of the 5 reasons that kids misbehave. So today I'll share 13 practical ways to increase your child's sense of felt safety. If you're joining me live, comment howdy. If you're catching the replay, comment replay so I know you're able to catch the content. If we haven't met, I'm Melissa Corkum. I'm a certified life coach. I'm also a parent coach, bringing you parenting advice that works so you can laugh more and yell less. I blog at thecorkboardonline.com. For those of you watching this on YouTube or Instagram TV, you're invited to join the conversation with a bunch of other fantastic parents in my Facebook group, Essentially Connected. So, what is felt safety? Our nervous systems have an instinct called neuroception, which describes how we unconsciously, and that's key, distinguish whether situations or people are safe, dangerous, or life-threatening. When our kids have experienced chronic stress throughout their lives or have differences in their brain function, like ADHD, their neuroception can be inaccurate. Because their nervous system is telling them they are in danger, their reactions to situations may seem inappropriate or even extreme. So here are 13 things you can do to help your child's nervous system feel safer. Number 1, be attuned to your child. Pay attention to those nonverbal signs that your child is not feeling safe so you can help out before it's a full-blown meltdown. Even if you know your child is safe, he may not be feeling safe. Number 2, name it to tame it. It's unlikely that your child will actually come out and say, I'm not feeling safe. They need you to narrate what you're seeing. Just because they automatically deny it doesn't mean that you're wrong, but it's also important not to be drawn into a control battle. Number 3, give voice. Be willing to hear your child out, even if you don't agree to what they're saying or it makes you feel uncomfortable. Remember, this is what his nervous system is unconsciously making him feel. Number 4, validate his emotions. You might not understand where they're coming from, but it's important to validate your child's emotions. A lot of situations register as traumatic for people because they felt alone in an experience. Number 5, offer appropriate control. Whenever possible, offer choices to allow your child to ask for compromise. We usually feel safer when we are in control, and this is also part of giving voice. Number 6, match arousal energy in a controlled way. If your child is upset and his energy is high, mirror his enthusiasm, but remain in control. Think of yourself as an Oscar-winning actor or actress. This mirroring helps your child know that they are not alone and that you can see them, which helps regulate their frightened nervous system. Number 7, stay playful. Playfulness is definitely like a muscle. It can get stronger, but it can also atrophy. For me, the more stressed I am, the weaker my play muscle gets. However, playfulness helps keep a situation from escalating by keeping their nervous system open. A simplest example is mouthiness, which usually gets a lot of us, right? We have a hard reaction to it. It tends to be really triggering, so we'll often respond with a stern, "Don't talk to me that way." But we could use a more playful phrase. Dr. Karen Purvis was famous for saying, "Are you asking or telling?" Number 8, remain curious. I will speak for myself, but I have a tendency to jump to conclusions. I have a ton of stories to back that up. And usually I'm assuming the worst about my kid. This can become a self-fulfilling prophecy for our kids, even if they feel like we're always expecting the worst. Curiosity helps to keep the nervous system from shutting down and becoming defensive. Number 9, be consistent. The unknown can feel really scary, so our kids need us to be stable and predictable. Number 10, keep it concrete. Kids with brain differences usually struggle with abstract concepts, so using tools to help them touch, feel, and experience something rather than just hear about it will help them feel more capable of learning, which will help them feel more secure. Number 11, less is more. Less words, less clutter, less on the schedule, less of anything you can cut out. Our kids are working so much harder than everyone else to keep up, so we can help lighten their load by giving them less to keep up with. Number 12, speak your child's love language. I know not everyone is familiar with love languages, but it's the idea that we all receive and give love in different ways. This is important to recognize because if we give love in one language, but our kids receive it in another, they may not feel safe or loved. And lastly, number 13, the safe and sound protocol. Consider a listening intervention called the Safe and Sound Protocol. This was developed by Dr. Stephen Porges, and it's a 5-day auditory intervention designed to reduce stress and auditory sensitivity while enhancing social engagement and resilience. It's based on Dr. Porges' polyvagal theory, and it calms calms the physiological and emotional state. And what this does is open the door for improved communication and more success with other different therapy modalities you might be trying with your child, like talk therapy or speech therapy or occupational therapy. If you want more, there's so much more I could say about SSP, but if you want more or to find out if it's a good fit for your family and your child, you can visit thecorkboardonline.com, which is my website. So thecorkboardonline.com/SSP. So that's it for today. Until next time, remember you are a great parent. You're doing really good but hard work. Power on until next time, my friends.